because I know somebody gonna be like, "Why you ain't got no light? Why you ain't got no light?" All right, I gotta do this video because a lot of ladies been coming at me because they found out I was single and stuff like that, and they're very disappointed when they see. Well, they're very intimidated. They're very intimidated when they see how intelligent I am and what I got going on. All right. And I'm going to tell you, ladies, something. I'm going to tell you how I judge women, how I pick women. I'm going to tell you how I pick women. How I pick women is very, very different. Probably very, very different from how the average dude pick women. I'm a very made man and capable man. Okay. So I don't judge women based on how much money you make or what you have financially. I don't judge women like that. I judge women based on your character, as far as your judgments, as far as your judgments. Okay? That's what I judge women on, is based on their judgments, their choices, their decisions. Okay. So how do I do that? I look at a woman's life. I look at a woman's life, the life she used to live and a life she's currently living. Okay. Meaning, I don't care if you're homeless, used to be homeless. I don't care your situation like that. I'm judging you based on some of the decisions you've made that put you in a situation that you're put in, and have you taken accountability. Okay? Have you taken accountability, and have you changed? Have you taken accountability? Have you changed? Stuff like that. For example, number one, if you're under 25, I'm probably not interested anyway. If you're under 25, like you're a baby to me, right? Um, but hypothetically, if you are that mature, if you are that mature, and I'm like, okay, wow, she's very mature. She's extremely mature, like mentally, right? And you're over 21, between 21 and 25, and we get to talking. Um, I'm probably looking at your body count. I'm probably looking at your body count because you haven't really had any experience in life to accomplish much in your life. Like you're still trying to be established and accomplish things. So I'm going to look at your decisions as far as, have you been promiscuous? Okay. I'm looking at, have you been promiscuous? Okay. So I'm probably looking at your body count, looking at your body, gauging, men how many men you have been with, stuff like that, right? That's what I'm judging you on. I'm not judging you if you 21 or 20 or under 25 and already got 2, 3 babies. I would probably be with the woman between 21 and 25 that have 2, 3 babies, with one dude, maybe two, but she was only with that one dude, or maybe two, or 4 or 5 dudes, something like that, over a woman that have no babies. She's between 21 and 25, but then fuck like 30, 40, 50 dudes. Like, I am not being with you. So don't holler at me, please. Okay. The second type of woman is if you're over 25. Okay. If you're over 25 and um you're not trying to do anything, you're not ambitious, you're not at least trying. I'm not saying you have to be there already, but you have to at least be trying, okay, to do something with your life, okay? So I'm looking to see the decisions you're making to try to better yourself, I'm looking to see the decisions you're making to try to better yourself. Okay? If you're over 35, if you're over 35, or let's go between 30 and 35. If you're between 30 and 35, I'm looking at you to see if you're still in the mindset of a 20 something year old, because now you're 30 something, you're in your early 30s. So now I'm looking to see if you still have the same mindset as a 20 something year old. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at if you have the same mindset as a 20 something year old, because what that means is in 10 years you never learned anything. In 10 years you never learn anything, so probably you have the type of personality that you'll be stuck in your 20s forever. Because if you're in your 30s and you haven't reflect on your 20s, if you're 30 years old and you haven't reflect on your 20s and you're on the same bullshit in your 30s that you were in your 20s, I don't want nothing to deal with you. Okay? If you are over 35, if you are over 35 years old, I'm looking to to see the decisions you made prior to 35. As far as, well, let me say this. By the time you're 35, a woman should be married or have been married or at least engaged. Married, have been married, or at least engaged. Okay? There's no way in the world you're 35 years old and you have not found one decent man. There's no way in the world. I don't care if you fucked it up or he fucked it up, but you did not find one decent man. You did, but you fucked up. So if a woman tells me, "Oh, I'm 35," or "You're over 35," and these dudes ain't shit, I can't find one decent man. I was with a man for 5, 10, 15 years and he cheated and all of that. Okay, no, no. It ain't that man just cheated. It ain't that man just cheated. It ain't that you ain't never found no good man. It's something in you. It's something about you. Even if he was a cheater, there's something about you to attract a cheater. Okay? There's something about you to attract a cheater. I've attracted cheaters myself, and I had to reflect on myself. Okay? I had to look at myself when I was over 35, and yes, I was married. I had to look at why my marriage did not work. Okay, I had to reflect because now I'm over 35. So I'm looking to see, okay, and it's not to say, oh, you had to have live a perfect life, but I'm looking to see, do you take accountability? Do you take accountability for, okay, I'm 35 years old, I have so many offsprings, I've never been married, or whatever your situation is. I'm looking to see, do you take accountability for finding a good man but not keeping him? Do you take accountability for attracting the wrong man? Okay, like, do you take accountability? Okay, and I'd rather be with a woman over 35 that was married. She was married, she does have offsprings. It's hard to believe a woman over 35 never been married, never had offsprings. It's really hard for me to believe. That means 9 times out of 10, not all the time, because I actually was with the girl. She was 40 years old. I actually went to high school with her, but she was 40 years old and she never had any offsprings because she had a medical condition, and she had never been married because she was sheltered. She was actually sheltered. She was 40 years old and probably been with 4 guys in her whole life. And I know her family, I know her well, and her body reflect she had only been with like 4 guys in her whole life. Like, she would break up with a guy and not even try to date for another 4 or 5 years, right? So I'm not talking about those rarities. I'm talking about an average woman. She's out here, she's dating. You know, if you're out here and you're dating, there's no way in the world by the time you're 35, God did not see to put a decent man in your life. There's no way. Okay, either you fucked it up. 9 times out of 10, you fucked it up, because I know I did. I tell you guys all the time, I fucked up a couple relationships. I could tell you exactly. I was like 20, I was probably like 26 years old. No, I wasn't 26. Yeah, 26 years old. I was 26, 29 years old, and probably 31 years old, 31 years old. Like them 3 times in my life, I fucked up 3 times with 3 very decent women, 3 who loved the shit out of me. 3 very decent women. Okay. So I'm telling you guys from experience, what I've experienced, that by the time you're 35, you've had at least one, especially you're a woman, dudes hollering at you all the time. By the time you're 35, you should have had at least 3 decent dudes come in your life that try to be with you, but you ran them off. You ran them off. Okay. So I prefer a woman that was married or was in a long relationship by the time she's 35 over a woman that, oh, I never been married. I never had no babies. Like, how the fuck you never been married and never had no babies and you are over 35 years old? Like, so now I'm going to ask you, did you have a medical condition? If you have a medical condition, now I give you a pass. Were you on birth control the whole time? Okay, now I give you a pass. Okay, but I'm kind of side eye with you if you was on birth control, but at the same time, I appreciate a woman that is responsible and not out here trying to just be pregnant and have babies. But I'm looking at you side eyes because you're trying to tell me you're over 35 years old, almost 40, and you never had a dude that you were that in love with, and he was that in love with you, that you got off the birth control and you try to make it work. Mind you, I'm talking about a normal woman, no health issues, and she's dating. No health issues, and she's dating. If you're not dating and you don't have any health issues, this does not apply to you. I'm talking about normal women, have no health issues, they're dating, they've been in relationships or a relationship. There's no way in the world you're over 35 and you've never been married and you don't have any offsprings. Like, I'm looking at you like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? It's kind of like, okay, I used to sell cars, and if I see a car that the tires worn out, the seats are worn out, even though somebody detailed the fuck out of it and try to clean it up, like everything just worn out on the fucking car. It's running raggedy, but it's showing it only have 5,000 miles on it. No, this motherfucker got about 150,000 miles on it, and somebody changed or manipulated the odometer. Somebody change a whole cluster odometer or manipulated it, you know. So I'm like, no, bitch, you done been with a whole bunch of dudes. Okay, I could look at your body and tell, I could feel inside your pussy and tell that you done been ran through. Now you up here talking about, I only been with 4, 5 dudes and stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all kill me with that. You know what I'm saying? So a man could go inside of a woman, feel inside of a woman, and he feels all the energy of all the men she has been with. We feel that a dick is an antenna. A facile is an antenna. It's an antenna. Okay, so when a man puts his facile in you, he feels the energy of all the men you've been with. He could even become those men. That's why you see sometimes men, their persona change after being with you. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, it's said that if a man wanted to become rich, he would find a woman, even a prostitute, that has been with wealthy men. She's already had sex with wealthy men. And then so if you want to become rich, you would go have sex with that woman. You would go have sex with that woman and you would feel the energy of all the rich men she has been with and wealthy men she has been with. And so you will become rich and wealthy. You will become rich and wealthy. Okay. That was a thing. And I honestly feel that's still a thing right now. That is still a thing right now. Okay. That's why you see a lot of rich men, celebrity men, they only deal with other celebrity women or rich women. They're not going to go find a woman, a poor, broke woman in some village and marry her because, especially if she's been with other men, because they don't want to take on the energy of those other men. Okay? They don't want to. So, even myself, when I learned this, I found out, I say, you know what? I'm going to stop fucking with these bitches that they've been with debased men because I don't want energies of a debased man in me. Okay? I'm only dealing with women that have been with decent dudes that have been established and have done some shit in their life. And you could tell the type of woman that have been with a decent dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she'll even tell you, oh, he ain't shit. Oh, well, if every dude you've been with ain't shit, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you because I'm just going to take on the energies of those dudes that ain't shit. Okay. So, you know, if you're over 35, I'm looking to see if you've been out here. Okay, well, if you've been out here fucking and sucking, that means you should have been married or have babies at some point. Okay. So I'm like, okay, you never been married, you never had babies, so you just been out here fucking and sucking. Okay, I don't want you. You are not the one for me. You ran through. Okay. Now, if you're over 40, I already know you probably a grandma. You should have been married at least one or two times. All that good stuff. Now I'm looking to see how you raised your offsprings. Now I'm looking to see how you raised your offsprings because the fruit don't fall far from the tree. So now I'm looking at your offsprings, and your offsprings are telling me how you are. Your offsprings are telling me how you are now. Is not to say because your offsprings have their own personality. Okay, my offsprings, they have their own personality, right? But what I'm looking for is certain characters, certain characteristics. Do your offsprings have morals? Do your offsprings have integrity? Okay, are your offsprings lazy? Are your offsprings I'm just looking for certain things. Okay, I'm not looking to see if your offspring's in prison, been to prison. Like, I'm not looking for all of that because they probably went to prison for the right reason. They were doing something honorable. They were trying to feed their family. Okay, so I'm looking for certain characteristics. I'm not really looking for what a person do. I'm looking for certain characteristics. Okay, so I just want to say this video because I had different women, different age groups coming at me, and I'm want to clarify the age groups, and I want to clarify what I'm looking for in each age group because um at my age, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm not trying to do the shit I was doing in my 20s, in my 30s, even in my 40s. I'm almost 50 years old, ladies. So you're dealing with a man of a very different mindset. I know you guys are used to these 50-year-old dudes still acting like they 20 and 30. Okay, I'm 50, but I'm acting like I'm 60, 65 mentally, and I have the mental capacity of a man that age, but physically I'm reversing my age to 18, 21. I'm eating nothing but watermelons and fruits. I'm exercising. I'm eating vegetables. I'm eating nothing but alkaline foods. I'm doing a lot of things to you know, make my body feel 18, 21 again. But mentally, I'm trying to have that wisdom, okay, to choose right with the next woman that I'm with. The next woman I'm with, I'm trying to have the mental capacity to choose right. Okay? I'm trying to have the mental capacity to choose right. I don't want no woman who been ran through, and I've been with 30, 40, 50. If you can't count how many dudes you've been on your hands and feet, I really don't want nothing to do with you. I honestly don't want to do with you because when a man ejaculates in you, all that sperm goes straight to your brain, and that's why y'all be bipolar as fuck and all that type of shit. Okay, I don't want any woman that drinks excessively. I don't any want woman that smokes. I don't want a masculine woman. Okay, um, I'm I'm experiencing women that they're 30 something, 40, they're over 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and they've never been married. Some of them never had any offsprings, and you you expect me to believe all the men you've been with have been fucked up and nobody tried to marry you and nobody has been decent. No, you're the one that's fucked up. You're over 35, 45, 55 years old and you've been with nothing but fucked up dudes. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you because I don't want that energy of all them fucked up dudes that been inside of you. I don't want that energy. If you're over 35, 45, you 55 years old, I want a woman that, yeah, I was with a great man, a great husband. It just didn't work out. We grew apart. Maybe he passed away. But look what we built. We built this together. We raised our offsprings right. I'm looking for a woman like that if you're over 35, 45, 55 years old. Okay? Because I don't mind taking the energy of that man or those men. Okay? Those 5, 10, 20 men. I don't mind taking the energy of those men. But you over 20, 35, 45, 55 years old, and you was with nothing but shit niggas and dudes and fucked up dudes. No, I don't want you. I don't want to be with you. Like, don't even come my way. Don't holler at me. Don't hate dragon. Don't send me pictures, nothing. Okay? So I hope that clarifies a lot of things. I know I haven't been on here regular. I got a lot of stuff going on with my companies that it's real busy for me right now. I'm working on my properties. I got some commercial work going on that I'm doing right now. I got to get up and go fix some metal bars at the Firestone in Wilmington. So I'm very busy, but I'm trying to be on here and make videos for you guys and stuff like that. Stay consistent with stuff like that. But I just wanted to put that out there because a lot of women have been coming at me and stuff like that. And I've been coming at a lot of women and trying to, figure out a certain mindset and stuff like that. And I just want to make that crystal clear, because I'm not out here trying to just fuck women and get some pussy. Obviously, I could get as much pussy as I want, but that's not what I'm looking for. That is not what I'm looking for. Okay, ladies, I'm looking for a simple woman. Y'all know my lifestyle. Want to adapt my lifestyle. Want to get out the matrix. She want residual income. She want property. She want a legacy. She want to live healthy. She want to live righteously. She want to be with one man. You know, what we do is our business in a bedroom, and you know, she just wants to live righteously. Okay. But at the same time, if you're a certain age, I'm looking for certain things, certain characteristics, and stuff like that. I talk to you later. I love you guys. Get in my mastermind. Get in my mastermind. 754-229-0940. 754-229-0940 for $11, or lifetime membership $222. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Peace.